Hold on. Okay.
Just fucking do it.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel. So today we're going to be doing a question and answer, like a couple's question and answer. And this is my fiance.
Hi, I'm Josh. Almost forgot what I was.
And I pretty much just screenshotted questions off of like Google. So we're just gonna, I guess, answer this for you guys so you guys can get to know us better. And yeah, so we're also gonna be eating because we haven't had lunch yet. We're just having some pizza. Okay, the first question is, where did we meet?
So we met in high school briefly. We had a class together. She asked me for what, like a pen or pencil? And I told you no, right? I kind of like snubbed you off and said no.
So I asked him for a pencil and he like completely brushed me off.
Yeah,
we pretty much met in high school. And then
like, I think 8 years later or something, maybe 9 years later, I saw her on Facebook on People You May Know. And so I added her. No, I added you, yeah. But then I sent you a message. Before. And then I was with my friend Javier, and I didn't really know how to approach the situation. So he emailed, or sent you a message. Sent you a message, and then on my behalf. And then eventually you reached out to me.
Which was funny because my Facebook at the time was, what is it?
It was like deactivated.
Deactivated, and then I just like, I don't know, thought to get on it, like log in to see like what was, you know, any updates, and then I saw a message from him, and then yeah.
Basically, it just asked where we met. We met in high school.
Yeah.
All right. No. We rambled on to it.
Okay, where was our first date?
Our first date was at the movies, right? Went to the movies.
Went to go see Planet of the Apes. The second one. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, so we saw Planet of the Apes, and then after that, it was kind of late. So then we just ate at IHOP.
It was a very simple date. We didn't really like do much. It was just movies, you know, typical like movie and dinner. What was your first impression of me? So you can answer this and I'll answer it for you. So what was your first
I don't really remember high school, so I wouldn't count that as a first impression. But
no, well,
because I forgot.
Let's just skip to when we met, finally.
So obviously every guy's, no matter what any guy would say, obviously every guy's first impression of a girl they like is like, oh yeah, no, she's hot, right? Everybody looks at the physical. And then we start talking, obviously you figure out how they are and you feel them out and see if they're good or not. Yeah.
My first impression of Josh was, oh, his name is Josh. I don't know if you introduced yourself in the beginning, but yeah, and he was really cute. Well, obviously I had a crush on him in high school, so you know I already knew that he was good looking, and I kind of trolled through his Facebook when he added me on, when he requested for, you know, on Facebook, on Facebook. So I just kind of like scrolled through his photos just to kind of to see how he looked like after like 10 years of not seeing each other. So I already knew what he was gonna like look like and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought he was very cute. When did you meet the family?
I think I met the family like what, like on the second or third encounter. I don't know. I met them because we went to.
It was very early. It was definitely before we hit a month.
Yeah.
Into our relationship, it was really, really, really quick.
I think it was like so.
About maybe the second or third week.
I don't remember because I know we went to that. Was it not
We went to like a Mediterranean like restaurant.
Yeah, and then afterwards we went to the
so like a karaoke with my family. So this was my entire family. It wasn't just like my mom, my dad, or my stepdad. It was the entire family, like my sister, the husband, the daughter, everybody. So obviously for Josh it was very nerve-wracking since he had to like meet my entire family like after like we haven't even hit a month yet. So it was really soon. I met his family like probably like 6 months into our relationship, like on Christmas Day like of 2014, right? Yeah,
think so.
2014. 2014 was when we started dating.
Yeah.
He asked, we made it official like July 2014. Do I have any weird obsessions, and if so, what is it? What is it? What it is?
What it is? Any weird obsessions? I don't think so. I don't think you have like any weird obsessions.
Other than makeup?
Yeah, I mean, other than like makeup and I think like just like with anybody, you kind of get on me sometimes. Like if I leave something, like and I put it back in its place or whatever.
But that's not.
That's just being clean though.
Yeah.
That's just being clean.
I'm just being
like, and
particular.
tidy. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, other than that, no, I don't think you have any weird obsessions. Not that I.
Not that you know.
Yeah, like you don't have anything.
I really don't. I mean, you don't have any weird obsessions either. Other than like, you know,
Just
his
my
car. He has a
hobbies.
sports car that he like loves, you know, and he, you know, would buy car parts every now and then, like not all the time.
Yeah.
The next question, how long have we been together? So
Almost 6 years.
almost 6 years.
6 years in July.
Yeah, and we're engaged. So
Show that ring, girl.
do you have a tradition with your girlfriend or boyfriend?
A tradition.
Every weekend we would go down to Bel Air and eat at this ramen place. It's like the only ramen place in Houston that we like would go to and would actually like it takes about an hour to get there. I would say about 30 to 45 minutes to get there. But we would definitely drive there just for that ramen noodle, like the ramen noodles. So if you guys are from Houston, check out Tiger Den. I mean, obviously they're probably shut down right now because of the coronavirus, but they're actually really good and they're better than like all the other like ramen places that we, you know, that is around like our area. And then we would go to this ice cream place next door that was also owned by the same person that owned Tiger Den. So every time we would go eat there, we would go right next door to get some ice
What's that
cream.
place
It was so good. I don't know what it's called. If you guys are interested, I'll put like the name of the place right here somewhere in this video for you guys. What was our first road trip? Ooh.
I think our first road trip was to, I want to say Florida with your family. Or no, it was to that dead town in Texas. What was that place called?
Palacios.
Palacios.
Between the two of us, I would say it was for Amy's wedding. That was the first time that you and I just went by ourselves.
So is that what
To
the question is
Austin.
asking?
No, I mean, what I'm saying is just our first road trip together, just the two of us.
Oh, just the two of us?
But if
So
it was
would be
like
to
for the,
Austin, to Austin.
if it was like in a big group with my family, it would be to Palacios, Texas, which is like a dead town. It's literally like
It's not like a, well, yeah.
the Walking Dead town. Sorry if you live there in Palacios, but
I think it was just that area of Palacios we were living in.
yeah, that would be like our first road trip. What was the first thing you noticed about me? Would this be like the first impression answer? Well, what did you first notice about me?
That you was fine as fuck. I know it's a lot. Like you have a nice personality. Like obviously you are beautiful. I mean, I think just the way you like carried yourself, just a good person. I think you're an honest person, very caring person. Yeah, I think that's why that's why I like stay with you obviously because just it's hard to find good people, it's hard to find genuine people. It's hard to find like a girl that's like genuine and will actually care about you like without anything in return, whatever. I mean, I could keep going on and on about that.
The first thing I noticed about Josh was he was funny. He's still funny. He still cracks me up. It comes off very natural. Like, you know, some people are they just try too hard to be funny, but it's not even funny. But to him, it just comes off naturally. And I think a lot of our friends can also vouch for that.
Just making people like feel good and laugh and whatever. It's whatever.
What is our favorite restaurant? I think I would say Tiger Den is our favorite restaurant.
No, just like if you had to go right now to one restaurant only, and that's like your go-to place. Honestly, I would just have because I like the place so much. Nobody really knows, and we don't really go there that often. But I like it when we go there. Is Hobdotty's.
Oh yeah,
I like
actually pretty
burgers.
good.
I like burgers. I like the fries, and
yeah,
it's just like a chill place.
Very chill.
Vita Morisco's. Like if you're like in the Houston Tomball area, if you haven't checked out Vita Morisco's, or
It's
Vida,
not
or
sponsored.
how you're supposed to say it, Vida
Vida.
Mariscos, then check it out and you'll like it.
What do we argue about the most? Okay, let me start off.
Here we go.
Josh has tendencies to like leave his shoes, his socks, just wherever he feels like leaving them, like after work or whatever. So where we live, it's a little studio apartment. It's very small. So obviously like our space is a little like limited. So I've always been very particular with things like that, especially if you leave your socks, your shoes everywhere. It doesn't lead to an argument. It just sometimes I kind of bicker at you, you know, with things like that. But it doesn't lead to an argument to where like we're mad at each other all day.
Make it seem like I'm like some dirty.
You're not lazy. No, he's
mofo.
not dirty. He's not dirty. I think it's just a guy thing. Like it's just like they don't really like remember to do it. So I think it's just like kind of like a habit. But
Usually when I do that, like usually when I like leave my sock or something like my socks or whatever. So like I have a tendency like when I'm laying down and I'm getting like really tired and about to fall asleep, like my feet get hot. So I take my socks off, obviously on my side, like when I'm under the covers, I just kind of slip them off and I pass out. Then I wake up in the morning, it's like, you know, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up, you know, every day 5 o'clock to get ready to go to work, and I forget them there. Like I don't see it as a big deal, but I can understand why. Because if it's like a repetitive thing, then yeah, it could get like, oh, I gotta keep picking up after you, or whatever. And yeah, I can understand that.
It actually used to be worse in the apartment when we first moved in together, because obviously I've never lived with Josh before, so I didn't know the types of habits he had. And he would used to always leave his socks at the same spot by the couch, in the corner of the couch, along with his shoes.
At least it's in the same spot.
And I don't know if it's the same with you guys, like if you guys live with a guy, if you guys like are going through the same thing, like is it just like a normal thing for dudes to like leave their stuff everywhere? Who wears the pants in the relationship? I think we both do. I think
so. Usually I just joke around with everybody. Like if somebody would have asked me like a question, like, oh, you want to go here, or you think you want to do that, or whatever, or sometimes I tell it to like, you know, my bosses and stuff at work. I'm like, oh, well, I gotta ask like the boss. You gotta always, you know, if you're gonna make like a decision, you always have to just inform your significant.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't always make a decision on your own. You just inform your significant other what you want to do and get their opinion on it, basically.
Like,
It's a healthy relationship. Communication. It's a healthy relationship. That's what keeps a healthy relationship. I think both people should be able to communicate whatever they need to communicate and make decisions together. So that's just how I see it.
me too. If I'm watching TV, what am I watching? What am I watching, babe?
As of right now, these days, I would say you're either watching 90 Day Fiance or you're rewatching Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I think, well, obviously right now Josh is watching all of the Star Wars trilogy, like from the very beginning.
It's
to
not
like,
the trilogy. It's
or
like
what is it?
the whole like
The saga, like from the
So,
beginning,
I'm
like
one,
the
two,
very
three,
old
four.
ones.
I'm five in right now.
Yeah, and all the way to like the newest one. What is one food I don't like? I know one food he doesn't like. He does not like vegetables. I would just like make that as a whole.
What is one food you don't like?
I'm not really a picky eater, honestly.
You don't like pickles, do you?
I love pickles.
Oh, you do. There's something that you don't like. I forgot. I don't know. I mean, you usually eat whatever. You usually try whatever.
Yeah, I'm not that picky actually.
No.
What drink do I order when we go out to eat?
Nowadays, it's usually water.
Water.
Yeah.
Water him too. What size shoe do I wear?
I think
What
it's
size shoe do I wear?
7, right, or something. Like
Yeah.
that? Yeah, 7.
Depends on the shoes. I'm a 7 to a 7.5, and then he is either an 8.5 to a 9, right?
9 usually.
9.
Don't try to make it seem like I got small feet.
That's why I said 8.5 to 9. Okay, guys, we have one last question. It's what is my favorite kind of sandwich? I mean, I guess if you go to Subway, what do I get?
I think you just get like a very basic sandwich, like just. I want to say you get like that flatbread, right? That wheat flatbread, and then you just get just basic stuff in it with just various types of vegetables depending on what you want.
like a ham sandwich.
Yeah, but
turkey sandwich.
But you put like various different kinds of like vegetables or whatever.
Yeah. Josh gets...
Well, not at Subway per se, but just my favorite type of sandwich. I would say the Jimmy John's sandwich, I think it's called the Pepe or something like that. It has like salami and all kinds of other like various, I guess, Italian meats or whatever, and it's got like provolone cheese and various like oils or whatever in it.
So that's gonna complete this video. If you guys have any video suggestions, let us know down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and leave us some comments down below, give it a thumbs up, and again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.